Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Global Trading Software YouTube channel for the afternoon session. Currently showing you guys a chart. The silver had a 6-star sell on the 5 minute with a breakdown and close below this this resistance zone right now. That's the support zone right there. So what I've done is I went ahead and put myself in the trade. I got my cloud, my stop set up here just above the top of this EMA cloud right here, and then I've got my profit target as the low, right? So we'll see how she goes. I am no, I'm not. Well, okay then. I am 4 contracts in. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I thought I was 1 contract in. Always check your equipment, right? All right, so we're going to keep an eye on this, but it's been trending downward today. Let's look at this. I mean, it's a giant flush right there on the open, right? On the open, and then with the news, then with it, it's just been choppy all day. Just recently, we've had some clear direction on this thing, right about there, because you saw it quit chopping, come down. Started chopping again, went up, and now it's consistently just, and now we've got low volume stuff right here, high volume. All the high volume is on the downside right here. Boom, boom. Now we're just kind of trickling down. We'll see what we can get out of it. Not looking for too much. I really didn't realize I was 4 contracts in, but hey, I guess we'll see, right? Why not? As far as the rest of how everything's going, let's see here. NQ, Elon. Let's check out the NQ real quick. Lots of movement. We got an RTY here. RTY, U1. Yeah, so the NQ is kind of in a zone right now still. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. RTY got that 6-star right there. But look at it. It's been between the top right here and the low right here. It's just kind of settled on this right here. Broke out the bottom of it. It came back up into it, and it's been trading in this range all day long. But this 6-star shows little promise to the downside, right? So we're going to go ahead and set us an alert right here, because we definitely don't want to short into some support, right? So we want to make sure that that is, broken and break and close below that, right? And this is on the 1 minute also. So I mean, y'all just be mindful of that right there. Let's see here. You know what? We're gonna ease over here. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this silver trade. We're gonna watch the silver trade because we're broke down below the bottom of this support right here at the 510, and it's my there it goes at the 510. Looking for some follow through. Looking for some follow through. I mean, it might go on and go, right? And this is on the 5 minute. Let's check out the 1 minute. Boom. Still doing all right. We're down here on the bottom side of this right here. Just as long as we continue down. See, look, this is the way it's been going down, consolidate, down, consolidate. I'm thinking that we're going to go down some more. The 6-star kind of gives me an idea that we are, right? So I mean, here's a little bit more follow through right here. See, pushing down. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So, I mean, let's just see how far she goes, right? So, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, golly. All right. Well, we're in a trade right now, so let's go through the regular rigmarole. And if you guys are not subscribed to this channel yet, please do so, because we love having you guys here. It shows us that we're on the right track with how we're doing things. We're on the right track with the information that we're putting out, with the training videos and stuff like that. So the more interaction that we have from you guys, the audience, the better quality things we're going to be able to provide, right? So we want you to definitely hit that like button. We want you to subscribe. We want you to ring the notification bell so that you can come trade with us on the daily, right? 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. We do a morning session at well, I'm on at 7:30, but it's 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 ish. Sometimes we go a little longer, sometimes a little shorter, but that's the general time frame. We want you to join the Discord. Pretty please join the Discord. Why? Because we are, hang on just 1 second. Because we are working on growing that. We really want you guys to be a part of that with us, because the idea behind that is to have a central place where everybody can go to get questions and answers, right? Excuse me. Everybody that has questions can get answers. That Paul's very active in there. Damien's very active in there. So if you're wanting to ask the creator about these things, then you need to make sure that you go there, because that is a direct line to him. I wish I could pull it up right now, but if you go there right now, if you go to the Discord, Damien, if you could throw that link up there for me real quick. If you go to the Discord right now, you will see that if you message Paul or post a trade photo or something like that, Paul will comment on it. He will give you the thumbs up. He will react to it in some way, right? That lets you know that he's actually taking an interest in what goes on inside that Discord. Unlike a lot of people who build themselves a team to kind of get the word out there, and they build themselves a team to get the word out there. And hang on just 1 second. I don't know what's going on here. Boom. They build themselves a team to get the word out there, and then they step back, right? That's not this at all. Okay, Paul is super, super, super involved. I'm highly impressed with how involved he is. So do that. Just support the channel, support the Discord, support Paul in what he's doing here. I mean, he could be doing a million other things, but instead he's investing his time, his money, and his effort into helping to develop us as traders, and I can appreciate that. So, all right, let's look here. All right, we got a 6-star sell on oil. Let's roll over there. And I chickened out on the silver because I didn't want to get crushed, but I did take 400 off of it. That feels. I feel successful just then. Yes. All right. Remember, take what the market. Take your profits. Don't be like me yesterday. Take your profits. Take them good. Let's see here. CLV1. I'm sorry, wrong screen. I apologize. CLV1. Enter. Boom. Look at it. All right. So interesting. Okay. During lunch, as soon as this comes up, my goodness, I can't see it yet, but you guys can see it, right? Nope, you can't see it yet. All right. During lunch, there was a 6-star that broke out over the 92. I took it. I took the 6-star that broke out over the 92 and got a hold of $400 on that single trade, right? And it was not a 4-contract trade. Wow. Oh man, we need to come on now. Work. What's going on here? That's a 3-minute and a 5-minute. So the 5-minute has a. There's this. Where's it at? I'm sorry. That's the 1 minute. I'll get myself straight here in just a second. Come on. There we go. 6-star sell. Now look at it. Look at the body. I'm sorry, you can't see my. Can't see. I don't know. Anyway, look at the body right here. Okay, you see the body is hanging at this level right here. That's the midline for this zone, right? So we need a break and close below in order for us to be able to confidently get in this. Now, you also have to think that the bottom of the range is right here, right? So you want to be real careful trading inside of the range because it's got, I mean, look at it. It's been bouncing off of this area, it's been bouncing off this area, come through, bounce up, bounce down, up. You know, I mean, this is where it's been trading all day. And on top of that, it's making some, well, it was making some higher highs and higher lows, but kind of shifting gears here. But there's some bearish divergence. I say bearish divergence. The bias is still sell right now, and that changed over from the buy at 1 o'clock, the 1 o'clock candle. There we go. Now we're talking here. Now remember, you don't want to short into support, right? So let's give this thing a little bit of room here, and we'll set an alert for the lower side at 67.38. Let's see how that goes. 67.38. And let's see if she gets down here. This okay, so we got the 6-star on a great time, by the way. 3 minutes, great, right? That's not bad at all. But you still have to do your due diligence as a trader and look left. Boom. And we see that this line right here, this support has played a key role all day long. And if you hear King Kong versus Godzilla in my microphone, I apologize. My son's sitting on the couch watching it. It's just the nature of where we're at here. All right. Now, let's get some follow through here. Let's get some follow through with a push. Can we close? Let's check it out on the 1. If it'll switch at some point. There we go. All right, we're getting kind of hung up right there. The reason I switch over to the 1 minute is because I want to see like how committed this thing is to passing through that zone right there. Because remember, I mean, this is one of those areas that just, it's a sticking point, big time. Let's see here. Boom. All right. Well, we hit our entry, but I did not get in this just because I really need to see how it's going to react around this zone right here. There is nothing wrong with being cautious as a trader. Nothing at all. I'm up currently on the day 12. Hang on, let me go back over here. What $1,239.80 on the day. I had a terrible day yesterday. My gosh, that was a terrible day yesterday. I did not take anything that the market was giving me. I was just being stubborn, I suppose, and ended up losing money yesterday. It was a tough trading day, yes, but the algorithm was doing its job. I was not doing my job, right? So the idea is for you to learn like this opening range stuff. If this does to you what it did to me and just like clicks a light on in your head, there's a training video on this YouTube channel, and we've got some push down below. That is awesome. That is awesome. Let's see here. What are we looking like here? CL 5 minute 6-star. Oh, we got some action on the RTY as well. Tell you what, let's ride over there real quick. Let this kind of settle. Do what it's going to do, because it's kind of going to be there. We go. Now we're on the downside. I told y'all the downside of this range right here was going to be interesting. Look at it. We don't have any stars on it yet, but definitely. Oh, there it is, right there. Wow. Okay. That's right, because we were looking at it going down. We wanted to see what it was going to do with this resistance right here, right? So let's look left and see if there's anything else that we need to be worried about here. And the next thing that we've got to worry about is down here at 12, which is the low, right? So just as long as we're on the 1 minute, so just as long as in the next 10 seconds we can close below this area right here, which I don't think it's going to. It's going to try to bounce. Yeah, it's going to try to bounce. It's higher than average volume on the candle, though, so that's always promising. So we'll keep an eye on this. All right, I'm going to set another alert, see if it'll go back down through here. It might do it before we roll off. Might do it. Either way, we're still having trouble around that area right there. So give it just a few minutes to decide what it's going to do. Slip over here to the oil, slip back over here to the oil, and we are committed. We are committed on oil with a 6-star that broke and closed below. Let's check the 3 minute. Should have a new candle up just now. Yes, we are committed. So I would be mindful of the 0.9. Yeah, just be mindful of that. So if you take a trade on the 3 minute, right? Switch to the 1 minute to manage the trade. Okay, that is a rule. All right. So if you are in this trade, be mindful of the 6709, which is where we bounced really hard off of this morning. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna hop in here. And oh well, I'm doing an opening range. I don't need that one. Tell you what, we'll not be greedy. But she's pushing pretty nicely. Let's see how she reacts down here. Oh, it's got my trail on. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it's cool. Yeah. So we'll see how she reacts down here towards the bottom of this support zone right here. We've broken through the major support zone. Okay. So how it reacts, how it does down here, it may or may not go through. And if it does, fantastic. And if it doesn't, okay, but we're still following the rules of the trade, right? It broke down below, it closed below. Look at the push. It's pushing very nicely. I mean, you got just a little bit before the oil pit closes. Let's see how far we can go here. And this is just one contract, mind you. One contract. Push, push, push. I'm going to chicken. I'm going to scalp it. I scalped it. I'll take it. $1,369.80 on the day. That's pretty good, yeah. I mean, compared to yesterday, where I was, man, that NQ took me over its knee yesterday. It was painful. All right, let us. Okay, yeah, push down to 02, bounce back up to 09, right? Remember, I'm going to add a guide right there, right? So every time I add a guide to this, every time I add a line to this, it is we can call it a critical area, but let's see here. We can call it a critical area, but in all actuality, it's just a support or resistance zone. Now look at that bounce. Boom, 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 boom. So I really didn't trust it to go much lower than that, at least not on this specific candle. It may pop up another candle and continue to flush, which is probably what's going to happen. Manager's still saying stay in the trade, but I guess in my mind I was doing what I told you guys not to do earlier and chasing, and then when it clicked that I was chasing, I just assumed just go ahead and hop out. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to tell y'all not to do something and then me turn around right there and do it, because that's not cool. So I'm going to live by my rules here. And all right, so here's the RTY. Let me put that watermark on here for you in case you're just showing up. Boom. Let's see here. I'm going to really make it big. Do about, here we go. Boom. All right, y'all can see that. Cool. Cool. All right, look at that bounce. Boom. And see, that's why you wait. That's why you wait. If you'd have taken it right here, yeah, you would have been good for like, I don't know, what is that? $100? Yep. No, that's $50. My bad. It's $50. And then boom, now it just ripped against you, and now you're in trouble, right? Manager still says to stay in it, right? If you took the 6-star from here, your entry would be right here at 21.8 for, excuse me, for the trip down, right? Now, depending on how you work this, if your strategy, because it's trading in the zone, personally, right? I mean, you're taking an entry that is halfway down, right? So you want to make sure that it's going to flush below. So you want some momentum, you want some effort being shown. What's going on, Edward? Welcome, my good friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Might just be me and you. I'm not sure. Is there anybody else in here? Speak, speak, speak at the chat. Pushing up through this EMA cloud right here. And now remember that after a parabolic move like this, you always do one thing, and that is switch your manager to the aggressive setting. And this is why, right here. Because after a parabolic move, you can always usually expect to see some sort of a dramatic high volume reversal in some cases. I mean, let's look at the ES, for instance, from earlier. There was a massive high volume reversal on the ES earlier, and that was right after a 6-star. 6-star pops up, it flushed, and then the next candle freaking shot it right back up all the way. So let's see here. Let's see if we can find it here. May have been on the 5-minute. No, I thought it was ES. May have been something else. I don't know. I'll find it and show you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to get too caught up in that right now. Edward, how are you doing today, sir? Look at it. This zone, this is just this blows my mind. This blows my mind. The opening range inside of support and resistance right here. I say support and resistance. This is actually the larger picture support for the price action that we've been seeing. I'm gonna show you on a wider time frame here. So again, if this is your first time in this channel, you know, Paul's got a ton of awesome videos. One of them is that shows you how to frame your charts, right? And I know there's a lot of lines on here. I apologize, but those are just like special areas, key areas that I need to pay attention to, right? So areas that it's had some issues with. So one of the things that he shows you how to do is how to place support and resistance zones. A lot of people put a support line or a resistance line, or they use the one where it draws it out for you, but it is much more efficient to draw a zone, because you know that when it's inside of that zone, nothing is guaranteed. But if it breaks out the bottom or the top of that zone, you have some really clear direction on where is it going long term, right? So let's take this for instance. If it would have flushed and closed below this, because it did flush, it flushed down to 255 this morning. Beautiful. I'm talking about, look, it climbed up to 364 and then flushed down to 255. If you caught that trade, kudos for you. That is a massive, massive trade. Golly, see, the NQ's dirty, just dirty like that. But so it flushed down, but immediately after it flushed down, all the algorithms kicked in and bought it back up, right? Which I'm supposing is no. I'm doing wonderful, Edward. I'm doing great. How's your trades been so far, my friend? So it bought it back up, went back to the top, back down, and we have literally been on a 1 hour time frame, just been getting way late all day, just chop, 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 chop on the 1 hour versus, look at this. Look at this. This is what? This is the 26th, so two days ago. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it was yeah, it was, no, 3 days ago. Three days ago at the open, just boom. And these are 1 hour candles. First hour, second hour, third hour, fourth. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Yes, 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 indeed, sir. I mean, it just bottomed out. I honestly was not expecting that. I mean, now granted, data has a massive effect on the trades. Now, Paul did explain today that the range that comes from a data release, right? So, let's say it's trading. Well, matter of fact, let's just use this one, right? So, actually, we'll use the RTY. It's a little cleaner, okay? So we'll go to a 30-minute. That way, it's a little bit farther out, so you guys can see a little bit better. Boom. All right, here it is. Opening range. Okay, the first. Well, so the release on data, right? The range that you get from the release on data is usually more often than not the range that you can see, that you can expect to see for the rest of the day, right? So using that as a guide, you've got it right here, right? I think, let's see here, when did that? It's here. Is that 7? Was that 7:30? Well, 7:30 my time, 8:30 here. So it would have been right about here. Yeah, it would have been right about here when that news was released. But this is the RTY. I don't think it really affected the RTY that much. Let's do something. See if I can find a better example for you guys. Boom. All right, we're gonna throw it up to a 1 hour at the open. 26. Here we go. Here we go. All right, this is the opening range right here. Okay, I say the opening range. This is the range from. This is the range from the data. Actually, it's down here. Yeah, I need to start marking this stuff a little bit better because this is embarrassing. All right, so this is the range right here. Boom, boom, boom. As soon as the market opened, oh, that is right. These are 1 hour candles right here. So as soon as, no, it sure wasn't, was it, Edward? It wasn't. But I think everybody was expecting it to be. That's why it flushed so hard. So here's the opening range right here, right? As soon as it breaks below that, boom, you know the direction for the day, and it has consistently been down, 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 down. So on the 1 hour, it's making lower highs and lower lows, except for right here. It made a lower high, but it did not make, it made a higher low. But this one was a lower high and a lower low, right? If you do analysis, chart analysis, stuff like that, which kind of helps you to gauge, kind of where you are in the market. Here you go. Kind of helps you gauge what's fixing to happen, where it might happen, and just kind of gives you like a, hey, look out here, like a heads up before something crazy happens. Let's slide back over to the 5 minute on the YM. See, she's bouncing around the bottom of this, and we are below the main support area for the day. This is a new low right here at the open. Boom. Come on down. Was it the open? No, the open was right here. 8:30 for me, and then it turned around and went the other way. odd how that worked out. But anyway, we've been kind of bouncing around the bottom right here, so I'm going to go ahead and throw a line on this support level for tomorrow, kind of give me some sort of insight, and then I will remove these at the end of the day. This yellow line right here was a beware line for me. Personally, just kind of gives me a little bit of insight into the median resistance within that zone right there. So could be a nice pivot point or something like that, where the price will make it to and then turn around and go down, and then you end up bobbing in this little, range of, what is that, 30 points, just boop, 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 boop. So, anything that you can do that will essentially help you gauge momentum and direction, make sure you try those out, and always sim before you go live with something that you're trying for the first time, right? Always be smart about that. So, I mean, look at this though. Even the manager is telling you to stay in. It has told you to stay in this day, all day. It has not given you the hop out yet. We did not get a signal on this though. I don't think. Let me go back here. 3 minutes. We did. Nope, we did not. Yes, we did. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, and this is what I've been trying to tell you guys. Okay, it doesn't look it really doesn't look like it had any point where it breached the top of the EMA cloud, right? So earlier I was telling you that, if it comes back up and it pops through even one tick, it invalidates it and the algorithm starts over. So let's look at this right here. It broke through that. It broke through. I can't use my finger to point because you can't see it. It broke through right there in the center. It broke literally one tick, and then it reset the whole. What's up, Billy? It reset the whole algorithm so that it would start looking for new data, the new 12 points of decision. So, and then it hit a 4-star, then a 5-star, and then a 6-star before. I mean, look at this, massive. I mean, it's beautiful. 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, boom, and then you're flushing. And it has not broken back above this EMA cloud just yet. Damien, I believe you are. Yeah, I think he is here, man. If you need some help or something, he doesn't answer you, just shoot him a quick email. There he is. Let's see here. So yeah, there's a 4, 5, 6. But that's what I was talking about. It literally broke through one tick. If I can get my dadgum mouse. Boom. Not. Yes. Not. Yes. So anyway, so it all that to say, this is not a cheaply put together, cheaply made system. Okay, there are years and years and years of effort that have been put into this one thing. Not to mention dadgum, the EMA cloud, and then the manager on top of that. If you listen to the manager, you are so far in the money right now on this trade. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. But the one thing I will say is that, it caught one heck of a bounce right here. It really did. So I mean, you're going to have to battle with the mental aspect of trading in order to make something like this work, right? Because it did switch over right there on you. It told you to sell out right there. What am I on here? I'm on moderate. So okay, let's say as parabolic move, switch to aggressive. It told you to hop out right here. So you would have taken in your 6-star right there. I guess you want to be careful about these 6 stars. You want to be careful about the 6 stars right here, because see, your entry is going to be right here. Boom. So you would have taken that down. I mean, look, not the 6 stars, but the parabolic moves. I'm sorry. You want to be careful about the parabolic moves like this, the large candles, because yes, you're going to get a 6-star, and then the next one. I mean, you really have to be careful about it, because look at it. It retraced back up and then continued down. So I have to ask Paul how he would handle that. But the rules say that you go one tick below that, or you could do an opening range trade and a break outside the bottom of this right here. You caught the flush down. But we'll get some clarification from Paul on that next week. Yeah. Let's see what we got going on here. Hopefully we get a little bit more action today than we did yesterday around this time. But 1,300 on the day is nothing to shake your fist at. I'm okay with that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I feel very good. And honestly, like you could really look at me as a new trader, because although I have some sort of experience and knowledge of the market, how it works, what to look for, you gotta. I have trouble knowing where to get in, where to hop out, like all that stuff. Like my emotional aspect of things. I mean, it is dadgum ridiculous, right? So me being a new, I did. I caught the run up. Hang on just a second, I'll show you. I clicked on the wrong thing. Yep. Look at that. We did jump out at the right time. Yeah, I scalped 150 off of that push. Boom. I should not have, but yes, there's a 6-star right there with entry. You could have taken it really well. I mean, but there was resistance right there, and then you're looking at the bottom of the range right here. So we actually got in right here, and then took the flush down. So I did all right. I did okay. It wasn't terrible. What happened? Okay, are you fine? Go ahead and play it. Let me see if I need to turn it up. There you go. Sorry, getting myself situated here. So yeah, I did catch some of that, Edward. I was really happy about that, actually. I kind of expected to flush a little bit more, but I mean, especially after we broke down the bottom side of this, I was hoping it would. But then again, at the same time, I was prepared for a retracement or a bounce right there, because it was just past the lower value, and it didn't really commit past that too far. I mean, it was 0.0, what is that, 0.07, so 7 ticks. Looking at some pretty decent retracement, and the close, that was the crude close, wasn't it? But look at this, boing. That is from the high to the low. Wow, that's beautiful right there. I don't think there was a sell until that right there. So we're going to check the different time frames and see what we got. I did catch the up on that as well, Edward. So when I was at lunch, and this 6-star right here came in. The entry was right here, and I ended up catching $400 off the trade from here to here, here to here. It flattened out, man. I was like, go ahead and hop out. My wife had just got done fixing lunch, so I mean, at the end of the day, it really is up to you to manage the risk in your account and manage your ability to take profits when the profits are presented to you. Okay, perfect example was yesterday for me, and I'll keep referring to this because I got my butt whipped. Yep. I got my butt whipped yesterday, but you know, I mean, the market gave me $800 more than one time on different trades. I know it gave me a chance to take the NQ for $800 three separate times. I was up $800, right? And I didn't take it. Why? I don't know, but I ended up losing money on every single trade I took yesterday because I did not have a predetermined number of ticks or a number of dollars in my head that I was going to take, right? So what I did was I actually, see you guys can see this, yep. So what I did was I actually went in here and built myself some stops, right? And so I got a 10 point it takes my profit at 10 points. I got a runner. If it's just launching like the NQ did a couple of days ago, throw is something. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, but I did not end green yesterday. I had a terrible trading day yesterday. But what I'm trying to explain is it's important. It's important that you take the opportunities to take money from the market if the market is giving it. One thing that I always struggled with is where to get out. So me setting stops, like take profit targets and stuff like that based on the momentum that are coming, is something that I am implementing, right? And I've done that today, and I've implemented that strategy, and I am up $1,300 on the day, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a great day. Almost recovered all my losses from yesterday. That's how bad it was. You know, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. So I could definitely do that. I could do that because that's exactly what Paul is saying. Is you know, if it's good, it gives you signals. You jump in, opening range trade. It's a runner, whatever. Take it with more than one contract. That way, you know, you hit you a profit target. You take profit, and then all of a sudden your stop is up to break even, right? And then you're just, you know, you manage the trade from there. Something definitely I need to work on personally. So, but that's the point of this channel is not to tell you like when to get into a trade specifically. Is to show you how to use this system, one, and two is to really kind of help you understand that the days that you struggle with as a trader, they're not just you. You're not the only one. It's across the board. Everybody deals with different stuff through trial and error, through consistency, through repetition. You know, I mean, you start to learn how to mentally work through it, because if there is not a more mental game than the markets. There's not. It is exactly just that. It's all a head game, and it just depends on how well you as a trader can develop yourself, strategies that you can use, and the XBRAT gives you the perfect entry point. It won't do everything for you, so you're gonna have to look left. You're gonna have to manage your trade. Get the manager. That definitely helps, right? Because let's look at this right here. Boom, we're on moderate. Switch to aggressive, right? We switch to aggressive, we get a whole different view of what needs to happen, right? Boom, boom, up, and then take profit right there. Look, that take profit is right there. You're not losing a ton of money. As a matter of fact, you're taking more off the table right there on aggressive, right? This is not really a parabolic move. This is just this is a climb. I can't tell if that TV is just super loud or if it's just me. I don't know. It feels like it's right in my ear. So this, I would call this a parabolic move more so than that. So I would say after a parabolic move, switch to manager to aggressive, and you know, take profit where it tells you to take profit. Because after a parabolic move, more often than not, you see some sort of excellent support, or there's there's a freaking ton of buyers down there, and then you get caught off guard because, you know, you're expecting it to continue, but it doesn't. And that happens all the time. So I think you won. So all of this stuff really works really well. All you have to do is follow the rules. All right, what's this? On the 5 minute, we got a 5-star, we got a 6-star, and they have not broke the top of this cloud yet. We got red divergence on the manager here. It's a divergence. It's the red cloud on the manager. It tells you that if you're going to sell, Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Almost parabolic moves. Like this is a perfect example right here. This is a perfect example right here. You get the flush. Boom. I mean, look at this. Hang on just 1 second. Yes, sir. No, I need you sitting still because your brother's sleeping and I'm working. So head over there and hop on the couch and watch me move. Thank you. All right. So, I mean, look at the flush. Wham, right? And then it continues for just a little bit, but when it's done, whammo, all the way back up to where it was. Now we're kind of trending down. And I don't know what you call this. I look at it as like a bear crawl. I mean, it's going down, but it's just choppy on the way down. And then it'll bounce down and buy up and then so I mean, however you choose to look at that. Is that TV loud? Can y'all hear that? I mean, I feel like it's so loud. Let's see here. Slide over to the YM. Still on the slip. I tell you what, the gold pit's closed, right? Oop, GCZ, my bad, GCZ1. I tell you what, this is how jacked up I was. I was jacked up. There you go. I was jacked up. I was using GCU1 or GCV1. All right, so gold's on the recovery. On the recovery back over the lower range right here with some buy bias in it. Now see, look at this. This is something that you need to watch out for when you're using all of this stuff. You don't have a signal, but your brain is telling you the price is going down. I need to get in this, right? The fact that that's why. The fact that it's going down doesn't really mean anything, right? Because you've got support and resistance to watch out for, and then you have to think about the bias too, right? What is the overall view of the market right now? What is the overall trading outlook, right? So based on the volume of every single candle that comes out, right, you're looking at it's going down, yes, but it's neutral. It's neutral, right? So it's not dedicated one way or the other. The price is going down because there's sellers there, yes, but is it more so than normal? Something that would trigger an algorithm to tell you, hey, look, this is great, or something that would tell you as a trader, hey man, look, we're changing directions here. No, I mean, yes, if you took this trade, yeah, you made money. Okay, you made money, but like there's no dedication in this whatsoever. So you really have no idea what's coming. You know, whereas if you wait for the star, if you wait for the indication, something that tells you that there's about to be a rip. See if we can find one here with some follow through. This is gold. Maybe I'm just on the wrong time frame. Let's look at the 5 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. Yep, there you go. See, there was nothing right there. Maybe there was a 3 minute. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, here's a 6-star buy right here. Got invalidated right there, but as you see, it continued to move up. So, but yeah, just wait for the signals. Wait for the signals. Wait for the right entry. Look left, and do. Oh man! All right, thank you, sir. Boom. My son is watching the Mitchells versus the Machines. So there's that. Oh my gosh. Dog, get out of here. So, all right. All right, so it's showing that you can hear it just a little bit. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Damien, just let me know let me know if it's still bad, man. I apologize about that. The sun was turning the volume up whenever I turned around. All right. So we're looking at. So let's go through the indices real quick, or the indexes. Boom. Oh, there's that 6-star working out. Look at it. Broke through the bottom of this main. This is main support right here, right? This is the value area. I say value area low. This is the low support for the day, right? Where was that? Maybe it was the opening range. I don't know. I can't remember what that line came from. I'm gonna start labeling stuff. So much to think about. All right, so we're at 300 right now. Let's see. Man, that is crazy. Somebody somewhere made a killing off of this today. I mean, look at it, flush, right? And then they probably sold or bought back down here, and then they waited for it to start going up. They bought right here for the long up, sold right there, and now they're probably on their way down. Personally, it's just easier for me to wait for these right here. Because if I'm waiting for those right there, I really can't go wrong, just so long as I'm doing my part to make sure that they're successful, right? So 5, 6-star, no follow through, right into support. You want to make sure that you stay away from shorting into support. Don't do it, right? Because you got the bounce, boom, it bounced, and now we're on our way back down, right? So just beware, look left, look around, make sure that you're not doing making a mistake that could cost you. If you're doing a prop account, which I am taking a evaluation, and so that's what I'm doing. But if that's something that you're doing, you know that you have to manage your losses. So you want to make sure that you don't make a simple mistake like that could cost you big time. All right, so I tell you what, let's do this. Let's throw, because we don't want to. We want some follow through on the downside here. It's kind of interesting that everything's this far down in the afternoon. Usually it's afternoon they push it up. All right, there's the continued flush on the 3-minute. All right, so we did break that. There's a 6-star invalidated right there, but we still have the 3-minute, right? So the 3-minute is still valid on this right here. Boom. On the 4, 5, 6, I've told you guys, I don't know how many times, I will keep saying it because I'm preaching, right? So when you get a 6-star, that's excellente. That is awesome. That's good. Good. Do your due diligence part. Make sure you look left. Make sure there's nothing you're fixing to smack into that's going to catch you off guard. Take the trade. If you don't find a reason not to take the trade, to take the trade, right? And if you do find a reason not to take the trade, like some resistance down at the bottom, but it still looks good, looks like a lot of volume, just so long as that 6-star is valid, doesn't come back up above this EMA cloud, pierce through the top, and invalidate the move, wait. Just wait, right? Just wait. You are in no hurry. Just the best thing about this is it gives you an alert. You're like, okay, so you start paying attention, right? You look left, you do your thing, you set your lines, you're like, okay, I'm going to enter right here, right? And it gets down and it starts to struggle right there. No follow through. You know you made a good choice, right? And it gets down there and but then it breaks down to the bottom. You're like, boom, I'm in. You jump in, make sure you have your take profit set where you already have predetermined in your head, right? You got that take profit set, and then let it ride. Let it ride. You know where you're at. You know what you need on a daily basis. You know what you need from every trade. The tools here that we have, global trading software, are just there to facilitate all of that for you, right? So I mean, let's look at this. For instance, man, the 4-star right here. Like I personally, I don't take 4 stars unless there's some ass behind it. But then the 5 star came. Okay, now I'm paying a little bit more close attention. Then the 6 star came in with a flush. Okay, boom, and then a bounce. I'm like, all right, cool. So let's just hang tight. Boom, and now we're hanging out right here at this lower support level right here. So you always want to pay attention. Follow your rules. Follow your rules because we're at the low right now. We are at the low. So, I mean, there's so many unknowns, so many things to think about. Like for instance, at the end of the day, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Are they gonna right here at 3:50 Eastern? Are they going to flush it, or are they going to freaking run it up? Like, what are they going to do? All these orders that they have to have processed at the end of the day, what are they fixing to do? You have no idea. It's just about as bad as data, like news. Like when news comes out and it's like, epically awesome. We see stuff like the other day on NQ. Who made money that day? I think everybody made money that day. I mean, like all you had to do was be long that day. It didn't matter on what. Either you just buy and then you let it ride, right? I mean, there were people that made a metric ton of money. I mean, a metric ton of money. NQ price crossed. Let's head over. NQ U1. Boom. Looking for the flush, and there it is. Let's see some dedication. Let's see some follow through. This is a 5-minute right here. Let's look and see here. All right, let's look a little lower at the 3-minute here. 3 minutes close below. That's good. That's definitely promising. We are clear down to 55 unless this zone right here at 80 is going to be a problem, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be more right here at 76. So I'm going to sell one contract. Dadgummit, I used the wrong one. Let me switch to the 10 point right there and do that. So here we go. Now we got 10 point take profit set right there. And you can kind of look and see right here on the left right here that it's I mean, it's definitely going to be, there's something down here. I don't know what it is, but it definitely just vibrated around here. So what we're hoping to see is some more effort, some more push down through here. And we are following a 6-star on the 5-minute, right? So we're just going to hang in here and see what happens. It did buy, there was some buyback on this one after it bounced off of this, but we're still hanging out down here. The next 5-minute candle, we got 1 minute and 15 seconds left until the next candle prints. Just as long as we can stay down here, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. We're in the trade. It broke through. Probably looking back, hindsight, should have waited until it closed below on 5-minute, but I'm not perfect. I wish I was, because I'd be rich, so rich. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we got this little guy down here, and this little guy right here. Now we're pushing though. We're pushing. Okay. All right, so I'm looking for a $200. It's my take profit, 10 points, $200. Bid done. $200. The risk on it is 235. That's just because I moved the stop. Normally it's 150, but given the rule set, you want to give it a little bit of room here. So even a loss on this trade right here, it's not going to ruin the day for me. I mean, I would really love to see this thing follow through, especially since we got the 6-star, and we might be better off letting it have, there it goes, letting it have the room to breathe and giving it some space, because we really just don't know how much this thing's going to fall, or if it's going to fall. And I believe it is going to fall because we are now in the money. Just a 5-star followed by a 6-star, followed by a break of that low and the support, right? So we're not being negligent, right? We're not just, trying to pass off the dollars or nothing like that, right? We want to make sure that we're making good, intelligent trades, ones that we can be consistent with, right? So, I mean, a little base hit of $200, that's nothing to shake your fist at, right? That is nothing to shake your fist at. Matter of fact, let's see if we can hit it. Let's see if we can hit that 150. I don't know. Looking a little weak. Scary, man. Scary. Just kidding. Boom. I'm gonna flatten out 130. I'm taking 130 because there is something right here. Remember, there is something right here. I don't know what it is. Actually, it's right here. There's something right here. And you can look. Why do I do that? I don't know why I do that. I'm pointing at my screen like you're sitting right here next to me. You're not sitting right here next to me. Okay. So look at the way that these candles reacted on a 5-minute time frame here. You've got a break and then it comes back up, and then a break and it comes back up, and a break and it comes back up, and then it comes below, and then this is zone right here. There's something right here. But look, I would have hit my $200. You know, sometimes I just wish I had bigger balls. Oh well. Yeah, that would have hit the target on the money. $200. Okay. Either way, 1489.80 on the day. That's really good. That's a great day, actually. That's a really good day. I'm not mad about that at all. No one went poor profit. Oh, no one no one went poor taking profit. I like that. I like that. Matter of fact, there needs to be on the Discord, Damien, there needs to be like a room where you can just put like all these sayings about trading, like, like that one right there. No one went poor taking profit. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. That needs to happen. Gosh, because then everybody can put their fame or their sayings that they go by. Let's look at I tell you what, we got some. See here, let's switch over to the. Look at that. Look at a little bit of. Let's look at the 1 minute here. Just continuing. Look at that. We may see a break of the 76 support zone right there. May see a break of the 76. Let's see here. That would be interesting. If you're still in this trade, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not wrong staying in this trade. You are perfectly fine staying in this trade. You got multiple things telling you that you should stay in this trade, right? You got the EMA cloud heading down. You've got the manager that is leading, telling you to stay in. We got downward momentum, downward pressure on the 1 minute. You got downward pressure, downward momentum on the 2 minute. On the 5 minute, you've still got. I mean, this is a beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. On the 5 minute, you got a candle that extends from 302 down to about 276. That is a massive, massive move. Was anybody in that? Is anybody taking that? That is ridiculous. That is epic. So, yep. See, we're hitting some. We got 30 seconds till the next 5 minute candle. One thing that I've noticed is that within the last 30 seconds of a 5 minute candle, there's always heavy buying. If it's a super bearish candle, then there's always super heavy buying. So they try to buy it up because the higher up they get it, that means that it's going to show people whenever the next candle pops up that it might be a good reversal. That 5 minute candle right there, it ended lower. I said it didn't end lower, but it's full. It's a full candle. Didn't quite make it all the way down there, but it still stayed down towards the bottom of the area. I mean, that is a massive candle. Look at that. That gum. Massive candle. This 5 minute candle, I mean, I don't even know where we can see it push to, but it's definitely coming down to at least right here. I don't know. We'll see what happens whenever it hits there. Here it is. A little break. Little breakthrough. Okay. What else is moving? What else is moving here? Tell you what, let's use over to the YM, because we had that 456 star on the YM. There it is, 456, and it's broken down through there. There's really excuse me. There's really not a ton of momentum behind that. And looking left here, there is a support zone right here from August the 18th, right here, and it has been touched more than one time, so that's definitely a significant area. Below that, look for something at the 121, and then below that, right here at the 068. Boom. There you go. That's what I'd be looking for right there. There we go. See, we got some. I mean, those are old resistance zones right there that could prove problematic. That's not to say that they will be, but just definitely areas you need to keep an eye on, because they're not. I mean, they're people trade like, you know, I don't even. They just have, some people just have really good insight, and they know that, all right, well, when it comes back down to here, I'm gonna get right here, but it's coming back, and I'm not gonna get it until then, which is just, that's a mind blowing way to trade here. All right, so let's look at the ESU1. Boom. ES, we're doing okay on the ES. We're still hanging out below the opening range, right there. Boom. There you go. Approaching the overnight low. Right here, 465. Actually, I think we, no, we hit that. We hit 465 after that. I don't know what happened. After that, little flush right there, down. I could have stayed in that one, right? Because I made $500 right here on this one, because there was a 6-star sell that broke down. There's that. Let me see if I can find it. There it is right there. Boom. There's a 6-star sell. Got the indication right here, and then jump in. Was it right there? Maybe it's on a 5-minute. Boom. It was a hard flush with a break below the resistance. I mean, sorry, the support zone of the range right there. Definitely something to keep an eye on throughout the day. If we come back down and touch this again, we could be looking at the same kind of deal as the NQ is giving us right now. And I don't know the reason for the decline, other than, you know, I mean, it's been so high up in the range for a long time. This just may be some wow. Okay. Oh, it's a 30-minute chart. Okay. Whew. Well, it's been on the downside for the last 30 minutes. Let's look at the 5. All right, and we just broke the lower support right here on the RTY too. Do we have any? Is it still valid? Yes, it is. This 6-star is still valid on this move right here. That is impressive. On the 5-minute, let's check the 3. See if maybe it came back up and broke through. Did it break through this? Nope, it did not. So the 3-minute, yep, no, it's still inside right there. The 3-minute 6-star is still good. Let's switch over to the 1-minute. See if there's a 1-minute star. 1 minute. Oh my gosh, look at that. 6-star on the 1-minute, and that is still valid. Look, you've been in this trade since 103. There's 1 o'clock right here. 102. 103. Boom. There's your entry. 104. There's your entry. 104. 104 right here, and then you're still in it because you haven't been told to get out yet. That's awesome. So yeah, if you're in this trade right here, you're in the money. You're really, really doing well. That is an awesome trade. Let's see here. 221.7 is the entry. What? Look, 21.7, 221.7, and it tapped 208. That's almost a 10-point move. Wow. $500 for one contract. That's that move right there. And if you're like some people I know that trade 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or more contracts, I mean, that is a very, very dramatic move right there. That's awesome. If you took that trade, well done, well done. All right, so let's ease back over here to the NQ, see what's going on. Where are we? Hey, look, we broke and closed on a 5-minute candle below this support right here at 76. Let's now remember this whole zone right here. This whole zone right here could prove problematic. I don't see why we wouldn't at least come down and touch the low again, but stranger things have happened, right? Let's see here. NQ, ES, YM, RTY have all been checked. The gold pit is GCZ1. The gold pit is closed, and with it, the volume. Oops. And with it, the volume. Here's a perfect example of when not to trade. If it's hanging out inside this cloud right there, just don't even bother. See here, gold, silver, SIU1. Let's see how bad I messed up jumping out of that earlier. Really bad. Really, really bad. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is where I got out right here. I got in the short up here. That was $500 right here. Took that. And then sure enough, I mean, it just bombed. And it would have hit my my target too. That is nice, nice, nice. That's beautiful. Then the bounce, boom. That's probably worth, and I had 4 contracts in inadvertently. I did not mean to do that, but it worked out. It worked out. So there's silver for you. Let's see how copper ended. HG, U1. Let's see here. There you go. Okay. Okay. All right, I paused it for you. Here is copper. Copper ended at the low right there. Let's see what platinum did. Platinum was a decent mover today. I was really surprised. Yeah, see, here's a 6-star sell right here on a 5-minute at the 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, there's a 6-star. Boom. Entry. Boom. You were in the money. In the money. Oh well, no, I say entry. Not really. I don't know. That would have been kind of hard to see these 1-minute candles being super parabolic like that. And I guess it broke out. It broke through the upside somewhere right here because you got another 6-star right there. I think it broke through right there. So you got another 6-star right there. But yeah, I took a trade on this one short. Ended up making $300. So that worked out okay. And then let's see here. What else we have? Oil pit is closed, and with it, the volume. Looking at 67.50. Yeah, see, it just kind of goes there, like flat lines. Flat lines. All right, so we got, yes, sir?
Can I use the computer with black and gray now?
That is up to mommy. Okay. Whatever she's got set up for you, use that one, please. Go ahead. The fun of virtual learning when your son is home on COVID restriction. Whew. Life, yeah. All right, natural gas, GV1. See what happens here. Boom, 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 boom. What happened? I am, let's see here. Come on now. NGV, oh, that may be why. Such a big time frame, taking it forever to load. Maybe we won't go look at, there it goes. There's natural gas. Oh my gosh. On the 15-minute time frame, look at that run. Here's your, this is a 15-minute time frame. Here's your entry, 972, 3972. Wow. I don't even know how much that is per tick. I've got no idea. Does anybody know how much natural gas is per tick? That is unreal. Look at that. Let's see if it showed up on the 5-minute. Boom, 5-6 star on the 5-minute too. Look at that. Okay, so that validates what I'm saying, right? So if you get stars on multiple time frames, that's always a clue that you are on the right track. I mean, look at this freaking move. What about the 3-minute? 6 star on the 3-minute. There you go, right there. And it was valid all day long, all the way up until right here. So it broke through at 9:41.96. $10 a tick? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Yes, sir.
There was a wasp outside and out front, and it went through the hole that was in the bricks.
Yep. Yep, that's all right. It lives behind the shutters over there. Go do your school for me, okay? Thank you, sir.
Mommy said she would be out here in a minute, but
okay.
the computer's not set up.
All right, all right. All right, so $10 a tick. This is unreal. Unreal. Just look at the, all right, let's see if it's, see what we got on the, you know what, let's go to the 1 minute. And that will officially confirm everything that I'm saying. Boom. Did it change over? No, not yet. There we go. All right, that's let's see here. There's a 6 star right there. See if there was one down here at like 5 in the morning. Yep. There was 2 of them. Boom, there you go, right there. 6 star. Bam. This is on the 1 minute. So you got stars on the 1 minute. You got stars on the 5 minute. You got stars on the 15 minute. You got stars on the 3 minute. That tells you that you are the more time frames that you get confirmations on, you should feel super chill about being in this trade. Super chill. Like, I mean, hey, all right, well, I'm just going to go do something else until it hits my profit target. And because I've got a 5 and 6 star on the 15 minute. I've got a 5 and 6 star on the 5 minute. I've got a 5 and 6 star on the 3 minute. I'm sorry, just a 6 star on the 3 minute. And then the 6 star, multiple 6 stars on the 1 minute, which tells me that it's continuing to go up. Like, I mean, if you would have jumped in that, golly, let's do some math here. At 5 a.m., 9:55. Yep, 9:55 entry. Let me pull up my old calculator real quick. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, so 9:55 minus. All right, let's say we got taken out. We got taken out. Let's say we got taken out 200 when it dropped back down here. Right, so 200 minus 200 and what? Is that by ones too? No. No. Damien, don't lie to me. That is $2,450 move. at 10 bucks a tick per one contract. Wow. That's insane. That is absolute madness. Look at this. And the manager kept you in it all the way, and it's still keeping you in it. But let's say your stopped you out or something like that. You know, you're running the tight stop after you know the first $1,500 that you won. Like, but if you're smart like Edward, then you trade in 2 contracts, and you know that's how people get really wealthy really quick. So you got me. Just look at this. Oh my gosh, that is just beautiful. You know, I'm looking at this, and natural gas, it's a pretty solid mover. Anytime where there's like a 5-6 star, it really does move. It's not like the NQ where you have to really look and see what's going on with it, because you know, I mean, I would definitely look and see what's going on with it. Don't be stupid about it. But you know, I mean, just for the most part, man, like 4, 5, 6 stars, they freaking roll. They freaking roll. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find another one. And this, I mean, there's a 6 star right there. Freaking 100. Freaking wow. Yeah. So natural gas is a mover. Let's start playing that one. Look at that, and it's still keeping you in there. I wonder if is it going to go back up to 247? I wonder. That'd be interesting. Trail pivots. Hey, that's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, that is not a bad idea. Boom. Boom. Actually, right there. Boom. And boom again. Right there. Which would have stopped you out at 180. 180. That's not too terrible. I say too terrible. Just a mere $2,000 even. Okay. Yeah, if you took that trade, good on you. Oh, that makes a lot of sense then. That makes a lot of sense then. See, I've got yeah, Thursday. Natural gas storage. Okay. So here, previous was 46, forecast was 40, the actual is 29. So yeah, that makes sense that it got more value. That's for sure. That's for sure. Excuse me. Let's ease over here to the NQ. See what's going on. Boom, it retraced. Look at it. That doesn't mean that the move is over, right? This is a 5-minute. Let's look and see what the 1 minute shows. It's bouncing below this one in this range right here. So I mean, if you got in at 3,000 and say 299, 300, I mean that's you're still good. But if you're smart, I say smart. I really don't want to say that because I'm not smart. But if I took my profits, I took the profits. I scalped it. Here, NQ, you won. Yes, you won. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Yep, bouncing off of this level right here. This level right here has been consistently strong. So we're going to leave this right here, and we're going to create a guide for tomorrow's trading session. That way we kind of have an idea of where problem areas were today that we can keep an eye on for tomorrow. That's always a very good thing to do, I would think. Let's see here. Looking at the RTY. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. Still good. Nope. Popped out. I'm sorry, that got invalidated. Back to the 200 EMA on the yes. Yes, yeah. So I'm guessing right now it's trading under the 200. Is that correct? I don't have that on there. Or maybe this is the 200. I don't know. You tell me, Edward. So I'm at 44.65.25 with support. Is that what that is? Cool. Here. Man, I don't know. Let's see. I feel like the dadgum. I feel like the dadgum thing is something crazy is gonna happen here in 24 minutes. 24 minutes whenever they put 34.71.50. All right, let's look at that. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. So, all right. So it dipped up under it. That's what this is right here. That would make a lot of sense as far as like what's going on here. But the fact that it's hugging the 200 might show that, because usually when there's a ton of bullish momentum, it's like off of the 200, is it not? And it's like far away. But the fact that it's coming into the 200, you might see a reversal. Is that correct, Edward? Is that a correct assumption? Remember, I'm not a super pro trader or anything like that. I'm just a dude. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. But if it breaks the 200, are we looking at some pretty drastic downward stuff, downward momentum? Yeah, see, we're bouncing off that right there. Boom, boom, boom. See, I don't think we're going to get much more movement. Under 200, it could be, yep, CSI U1. Oh. Yep, nope, nothing on silver. Yes, I believe that. So there's that. Gold's dead. God, imagine all the metals are dead. Let's go back over here and see what the natural gas is doing. See if it's popping. I mean, if you're up this high, I can't say that I wouldn't listen to the manager and just stay in this joker. I mean, that is an absolute ridiculous amount of money per contract right there. That is nuts. Nuts. Gee. How was everyone's trading day today? I mean, let's see here. We're at 3:30 in the afternoon Eastern time. I'm at 1489.80 on the day so far, which brought me back from a very severe loss yesterday. Wow, that was terrible. That was terrible. It hurt. It really hurt. You know, whenever you suffer a big old loss like that, you know, I mean, you almost lose all of your ability to think straight. And you know, I almost just restarted the evaluation because I've got a max loss per day of 3,300, and then a total loss of 4,000, or my max trailing drawdown is 4,400. So, you know, I mean, it's not a ton, right? And I felt like I had just gotten beat, man. Like, I mean, beat. And so I almost just reset yesterday, restarted again. I'm tired of doing it wrong. You know, at least that was my mindset yesterday. But I strapped down because, you know, the idea is at least being on here in front of you guys. I've got you guys as an audience to really hold my feet to the fire and stick to the rules. You know, like there's no reason why I can't stick to the rules. So today I stuck to the rules. I just did one thing different, and that's I added a take profit. That's all I did differently today. And I mean that look, $1,500 in a day is nothing to shake your fist at. You know what I mean? I mean that's not it's not going to buy you a Lamborghini or anything like that. But I mean, you make $1,500 consistently on a day. That's a really nice living. You know, I mean that's a debt free living. That's a change in circumstance living right there, right? Which is all we're trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do, right? Change my circumstances, provide a good life for my family, right? Which is I know what most of you guys that are watching right now, ladies and gentlemen that are watching right now, are doing this for. I mean, you know, if you're trading for fun, you know, I just can't imagine trading. It's fun, yes, once you kind of figure out what you're doing. But before that, it's very disheartening. It really is. It'll wring your freaking brain out. But yeah, so if so, my goal here is to stick to the rules hardcore, trade what I'm supposed to trade with the algorithm, with the cloud, with the manager, put all that stuff together, and then pass this thing and be done with it, and then start making money. It's true. 350K a year, you can probably buy a Lambo. I don't want a Lambo. I don't have any desire to have a Lambo because you probably had the front break off of the car as I pull out of my driveway. I mean, we got that big old dip at the end of the driveway. I could never fit it. Never make it into the garage. So I've got a truck, and I'd probably get my wife a nice vehicle though. You know, she deserves it. Go classic. I asked. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll give that to you there. Aston Martin is all right. They are nice. They're nice. They're nice. When you said that, dude, oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell you. When you said that, I immediately went to 007 because I could see you driving an Aston Martin. Oh, Edward, great car pick, man. Great car pick. Oh, that was a nice car. Is still, I'm sure, a nice car. Like, yeah, you know, goals, right? Yes, yes. Ah, so nice. All right, let's check up on our EQ here. Yeah, yeah, you gotta. I mean, but see, if you're making 350K a year, you can afford to have toys that you don't like really use. You know what I mean? Like you got like this massive detached garage, kind of like Jay Leno. This got all these cars that he barely ever drives. Yeah. So, boom. All right. So the YM is still in an active, six-star fall here. 4, 5, 6. Boom. Down here. You know, I mean, we could see a what? That's cool. That's cool. Ah, Maui. I need to go to Maui. Let me pass this combine and then I'm going to Maui. All right, so we got us. Okay, so I guess there is some movement on gold because we got a 5-star buy gold 5-minute. Ease over there. Ease over there. Switch over to the 5-minute. Because we got one on the 3-minute and one on the 5-minute now. That's always, remember, if you get more than one or if you get one on multiple time frames, that's always something you need to pay a really close attention to. But the fact that the metals pit is closed and there's like almost no volume right now is definitely a reason why not to get into this trade. I mean, yeah, you definitely really don't have much volume in it. Look at this. It's just kind of all right. So we're just gonna hop off of this right here. We're gonna head over to our indices, head over to our markets, stock market indexes, and we are going to wait on this 14 more minutes. Man, that's awesome. Gosh, you guys are giving me aspirations and dreams. Send the kids on a Disney cruise and me and my wife go to Hawaii. Oh man, sounds fun. Sounds fun. All right, let's look at the 3 minute on here. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, nice stiff bounce though. So they may try to push it up back up into this zone right here for those closing orders, I guess, depending on what they are. But you know, market makers have the ability to process orders in a specific way that does a specific thing to the market, right? So understanding that, they may push it back up into this area right here. Since, you know, if you remember looking down here at the 14, right? But before we get, it traded just like this in the 14s until we had that massive bust up into the 15s, right? So essentially, they're doing the same thing as they did in the 14s, and just did this right here. A couple of really big down days, a couple of nice backup days, but mostly ranging, right? Accumulation zones where they're just, you know, taking contracts, buying contracts, or acquiring contracts, shall we say, for another good push. But that stuff the other day, I've never seen anything like that before, ever. And I made money on it that day. But I lost it all the next day. No. Let's see here. That's just how quick the market can turn around on you, you know. But I will say, so since I've been doing this since yesterday. I started doing this yesterday, and yesterday I took some great trades. Didn't take the profits though. Problem. Today took the profits only on the good trades. I say good trades, the ones that didn't have any resistance at or wait till the break of taking profits. I'm profitable today. I am profitable today. I am $300 shy of where I started today, and that is all thanks to this system right here. Like, and this is why this channel is here. It is to give you an opportunity to come and watch live how somebody that's just like you, right? I am no freaking Jordan Belfort or you know, whoever else. I don't even know. I don't even know who it is. I just know Jordan Belfort. But you know, I'm no super smart guy when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I rely heavily on the algorithm, and up until now, I've not really relied heavily on the algorithm, but I've traded on a whim. I see a flush, I jump in, I scalp a couple bucks, and I get out. But then on the next 10 minutes, I could be down that much. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really follow the system like I should have, right? So being here, doing this has really helped me grow, and I'm hoping that by me continuing to do this, that you guys can grow with me. Does that make sense? We're all learning together. We're all applying the rules together. We are becoming better traders, better individuals, all together. And that's really what this is for. You know, support system for traders. You know, I mean, if you like the system, you want to get the system, they got some fantastic deals going on right now. They got a 6-month lease on it, where if you go to globaltradingsoftware.com, Damien will throw that up in the chat right now. If you go to the globaltradingsoftware.com right now, they've got a 6-month lease for the bundle, right? It is 6 months, $600, and it is all of the things that we use except for the manager. It doesn't come with the manager, right? Manager separate, but there is also another package, and it is the cradle to the grave package. Okay, this package is the only 2 things that you really need in order to make gnarly trades, right? And it is the algo and the manager combo. Boom, done. That's it. You don't have to have all this other stuff in here. This is specifically my preference right here, right? The chart is framed according to Paul's chart framing video. Support resistance zones, right? And then we have the opening range right there. But those are all things that you can do for yourself, right? But when it comes to investing in yourself, investing in something, you want to make sure that it works, right? That's what this YouTube channel is all about, is proving to you that it is indeed worth the investment. Because at the end of the day, you're investing in yourself. You're investing in your future as an individual and as a trader, right? You're investing in your education, because you become a part of this family and we share things, boom, back and forth. I mean, Paul's always throwing out training videos. You know, it is invaluable, the information, right? The ability to communicate with people who have been doing this for years and years and years. I mean, Paul's been doing it for 20 years. I guarantee you there's other people that are in the Discord right now that have been doing it for over 10 years. I mean, that is a long time to be in the market, right? So Damien sending me car porn. But you know, it's really important that you invest in yourself as a trader. So do that. Go to the globaltradingsoftware.com website. There's a link in the description on this YouTube channel. Go there, check it out. I promise you won't be disappointed. Just take a chance, invest in yourself, right? And you will see consistency, which is all you need to be successful, right? If you would like to ask some questions before you pull the trigger, or you just would like to hang out with some if you would like to just come hang out, feel free to come on into the Discord, because we would love to have you. The idea behind the Discord is to give Paul and Damien direct access to the people who are highly involved in this channel. You know, people that come here every day. Like, we want to make sure that you have access to us in order to ask us the questions, right? If you are wanting to do neither, but you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure that you ring the notification bell, so that way you get the notification every morning when we go live. I would really love for you to continue to join us, right? Because we want to grow this channel, and we want to reach as many people as possible and help as many people as possible achieve their goal of becoming a successful trader using this system right here. So with that being said, we've got 5 minutes left until this massive freaking shenanigans on the markets. And every time I'm watching the NQ here, and every time they shoot it up, it gets sold down. Shoot it up, sell it down. So these right here are neutral doji candles right here, which says that there's equal number of buyers and sellers in each one of these candles, but it's a high volume candle. So that's something to think about right there as we come into the close. I probably will not be taking a trade in this right here, because, well, it broke through. It broke through right there. Let's look at the 5. All right, so the 5 is still an active 6-star right here. 5, 6-star, boom, right here. So the bounce. So you're flat before all of these orders come in or go out, whichever one, right? And we're pushing down through this support zone right here. We are pushing down through this support zone right here. I mean, this could be a clue. This could be a this could be a clue into what into what's coming up here in just a little bit. But see, they sell it down, they buy it back. They sell it down, they buy it back. So this is going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this day ends, because it has been a very, very good day. It's been a very good day. I think more so than the little things. The one thing that I, as a trader, personally need to work on is just being patient. And we'll take the dadgum oil trade earlier today as a perfect example, right? So we're looking for the breakout play, that initial breakout, and it was on too. It was coming, but it hit and then it reversed and it went down, and we ended up being down. I ended up being down, taking a loss, $300 on the oil trade right there. Let me see if I can. We got a little bit. Let me ease over there. I'll try to show you what I mean real quick. So definitely working on patience personally. Just waiting for the right moves, waiting for the right time. I thought the oil pit was closed. Whatever. There's no stars there anyway. It's all right. All right. So here we are. Here we go. This is it. This is the, yeah, I'm looking at it. So here we go. Here's the 6-star that came in, right? Here's the entry. Bada bing. Took it. And we're headed up, right? And then it rejects and comes back down. So I ended up taking I ended up taking a $300 loss right here, right? So fast forward, I think I ended up taking the loss right about here, or maybe here. I don't know. It was $300. Anyway, so it flushed down back to here at lunchtime after we had finished up the morning session. At lunchtime, boom, we got another 6-star. I jumped in it right there because it broke the 92. It broke the 92, so I got in at 93 because that's what I've been waiting on, right? For that push over 92, lot of push and close above 92 for an entry, jump in it, made $400. So I ended up making that $300 that I lost back plus $100, and then I got out up here at the top. So, and then you have this massive freaking drop that I don't think that there was any stars on, but we'll look at that here in just a minute. But I really want to go back over here to the NQ, and I want to look at this real quick because that's the 5 minute. Let's look at the 1 minute. It's always a little more dramatic on the 1 minute. Makes it look a lot worse than it actually is. All right, so we're headed up, right? So they may be expecting a decent sized flush, so they're trying to buy it up before it flushes back down, so it doesn't go too far down below this point right here. I don't know what's going on. I got I don't know. Maybe my charts are. I think I got too many charts going at the same time. I think I ended up counting them yesterday, and it's like almost 30 charts going at the same time. My computer kind of feels like it's going to explode. I'm just kidding. I could probably do better off of the desktop, but I got to pass this combine first. Then I can buy all the cool Gucci stuff. 50. Here we go. There's the volatility coming in. What are we going to do here? Look at it. What are we going to do? And I like watching this because it kind of gives me an idea of what to expect for if I do trade the Asian session, which sometimes I do. but it gives me something to look at as far as where it's going to go, right? Because it has all the orders that push through at the very last part of the day. So there's that, and then, you know, I don't know if the Asian session follows suit with how this ends, which right now it's looking like sideways. So what is that? A mere 86 to 94. Was that 8 points? Gold is a buy. I thought the gold pit was closed. Oh, there's a red. There's a red. Let's turn it red. What are we doing? All right. Boom, boom, boom. Look at it. That is nice. Now here's the thing. It's probably going to turn around and go back up because look at this. This candle right here, the body of this candle, it's not pushing down, right? So in order for this move, which is a continuation of this 5 minute 6-star, 5-6-star right here. Well, yeah, that's kind of just a whipsaw right this second. It looks a whole lot like this stuff over here, doesn't it? So if the body of this candle comes on down here, we could be looking at a nice setup for a decent retracement tomorrow. If you trade Fridays, I like to trade Fridays. I'll be trading tomorrow, but this channel will not be on tomorrow. Kind of disappointing, actually. But Friday, they don't really do a whole lot in the markets all the time. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you just get lucky and trade the right days, right? Let's see, pushing down to 76. That is some serious selling volume right there. That's impressive. Now see, it went up. It was 94. Now it's down below that. So we're looking at is that 14, 15 points range right there. That's always good. I imagine it's not going to do a whole lot more than that right there. I'll continue to watch this, but I'm going to let you guys go, let you do what you need to do the rest of the day. It's getting kind of close to that. In my eval, if I trade after 3:10 in the afternoon Central Time, I fail because my son actually got on my keyboard and was mashing keyboard buttons one day after I was done trading and I didn't catch it. And he put me in a trade at like 3:15, and then they were like, "Oh, we're sorry you failed." I'm like, "Dang it!" I was actually doing really good too. But anyway, I will see you guys on, well, actually next week. Next week I will not be here. Matter of fact, 2 weeks I won't be here. I'm actually going to a school for my work, so I'll be out for 2 weeks. But I believe they've got something planned. Either way, we'll let you know. Join the Discord, and we'll keep you updated, okay? Thanks so much, guys, for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It's been a pleasure. I hope everybody had a green day, and I look forward to our next trading session together. Have a good one, Edward. Have a good one. We'll see you guys later, Damien. Let's do this.